Okay, let's do a couple more examples. So the first one, let's say we're given this trapezoid, right? It's a trapezoid. We've got two parallel bases, right? Two parallel lines, and then we've got two non-parallel lines, which gives us a trapezoid. And so notice that we've got this perpendicular line from one base to the other base. That's going to tell us the height. So we know that the height of this trapezoid is 6. And let's assume all the units are given in inches. Okay, so we've got 6 inches. So what's the formula for the area of this thing? If we wanted to calculate area, remember, it's one way of looking at it is the average of the bases. How do we take the average of two numbers? It's 1/2 plus the sum of the bases, right? We take the sum and divide by 2. So it's going to be B1 plus B2, right? So it's the average of the bases times the height. So in this case here, all we need to solve this is just the bases and the height. So it's going to be 1/2 times the sum of 7 and 19 times 6. Okay? So 1/2 of 6 is 3. So we add these, we get what? 26 times 3. So 26 times 3 is 78. So we get 78 square inches. Okay? Or you could have done half of 26, which is 13, and 6 times 13, or 2 times 3 times 26, same thing. So 3 times 26 gives you, or 6 times 13 gives you 78. 78 square inches. Now, what about perimeter? Well, again, perimeter in this case, you're just adding up the sides, right? So it's just going to be 8 plus 7 plus 9 plus 19, really. Okay, so this would be 15 plus 28. So 15 plus 28, 43. So it would be 43 inches. Okay, and that's it. Oh, one more example. So an example here, this is a construction example. It says, what is the cost of fencing a rectangular playground measuring 48 yards by 58 yards at a cost of $16 per foot? Okay, so here's the example. So we've got a rectangular playground that we want to fence in. Okay, so first thing is draw a picture. Okay, and it gives us 48 yards by 58 yards. So 58 yards by, hold on, 45. Okay, so those are the dimensions of the playground we want to fence in. Okay, so we want to know how much fencing we're going to need, and the ultimate question is, how much is it going to cost? Okay, well, first of all, we need to know what the total perimeter is. How much fencing do we need to go all the way around? So that's going to be what? 2 times the length plus 2 times the width. So that's going to be 2 times 58 plus 2 times 45, which gives us 116 plus 90, which equals 206 yards. Okay? So we're going to need 206 yards of fence. Now here's the thing. They're charging, or the cost to purchase the fencing is $16 per foot. So we need to know what this is in feet because they're charging us per foot. Now I could change this into the yard, right? I could make this into Well, what? It's going to be $48 per yard. Right? I could do that. Okay, there's nothing wrong with doing that. I could just, again, how many feet are in a yard? You have to still do the conversion, right? It's 3 feet in a yard. So if it's $16 per foot, then it's how many dollars per 3 feet? Well, it'll be triple this, okay? Which is going to be $48 per 3 feet or per yard, okay? And then you just multiply 48 times 206. Or you could change this into feet. So by multiplying this by 3, so you could do 206 times 3, which is going to give you what? 618 feet. Right? And then you could take 618 times $16. So either you could do $16 per foot times 618 feet, or you could take 206 yards and multiply it by $48 per yard. You'll get the same answer. Okay, so what is that answer? Well, let's just do it here. Okay, so in this case here, you get what? 6,180 plus 36, 3708. Is that right? Yeah. 3660 plus 48. Yeah, 3708. So 3708. And then, of course, this is going to give you 9888. 9888. So the total is going to be $9,888 is going to be the cost of all the fencing to go around the playground, right? It's a playground, right? Let me see here. Just want to make sure. Yeah, rectangular playground. Okay, that's it. Have a great day.